Welcome to the third episode of What's Good, Richland 2. In case you haven't watched this show before, this is a show we started to help us stay together even though we're apart. And it's been so much fun to share good news, funny media posts, and just have a moment for us to relax and enjoy some fun times. Today is all about the class of 2020. And we're going to celebrate some achievements from the class of 2020, look at some tributes to the class of 2020, and lots more. But first, let's take a little walk down memory lane, because while I was searching the internet, I came across some posts from back in August of 2016. Now, class of 2020, think back to what you would have been doing in August of 2016. That's right, you'd been getting ready to go to high school. And it's very possible that you attended a fresh start at one of your Richland 2 high schools. I found some social media posts from those events. The first one I came across was from Blackwood High School, welcoming the class of 2020. Welcome to Bingo Nation, and they have all the class in the gym in the high school celebrating coming to Blackwood High School for the first time. And they'd have lots more moments like this in the gym with their band and their cheerleaders and athletes. They certainly got that freshman year off to a great start. I also found a post from Spring Valley High School where they had their fresh start. They called it the Glow Up for the class of 2020. It's the first time those students walked through those doors at Spring Valley. And how many times did they walk through them since then? I might need tissues to get through this episode. I also came across a fresh start video from 2016 at Ridgeview High School, and even had their principal, Dr. Mack, doing some good moves, welcoming them. Hard to believe that was only just 4 years ago for our seniors. And then I found a photo from Westwood High School, the class of 2020 class meeting, Red Hawks ready to soar at the end of this year. So this photo was from the beginning of their senior year. And now here we are to the end of their senior year. Certainly not the ending we all thought they would have, but we are determined in Richland 2 to make it an amazing ending. All right, now let's get into celebrating our good news, because we have some good news. And as you guessed it, this good news is gonna be all about our seniors. First, a big congratulations goes to Tyler Henson and William Gage Peavy from Westwood High School. They received their National Firefighting Level 1 certification after completing their training through Westwood High School's firefighting course. Tyler and William are both seniors and plan to apply with the Columbia Fire Department after graduation. What a great career to be pursuing, an honorable career, and we are so very proud of you and wish you all the best. Next, I want to give a congratulations to Wamsi Gorapati, who is a 2020 U.S. Presidential Scholar, and he attends Spring Valley High School. And of course, he's a senior, a member of the class of 2020. And let me tell you a little bit about his award and his accomplishments. He is only one of 3 in the state selected for this award. He has won multiple research awards for science fairs. He's competed in hurdles as part of the Spring Valley track and field. He is also an Eagle Scout and even received the National Eagle Scout Service Project of the Year from the Indians Water Council for building a playground for his temple. Wamsi will be attending Yale University, where he plans to major in computer science with a pre-med focus. Quite an honor for Spring Valley, quite an honor for Richland 2, and absolutely a well-deserved honor for Wamsi Gorapati. Congratulations. Next, I want to highlight a show produced by the Cavplex students at Richland Northeast High School. R&E TV Live won the Best in-State Broadcast, as well as many of the people who work on the show won individual awards. And this is a show that, and this group of students who have won awards after awards after awards, every year they come to the board meeting to be recognized for winning top awards in the state. Well, they put together a show in honor of the class of 2020. So let's take a short look.
As we look back at the school year, hear how senior athletes felt about losing their season, Christy has some dorm decorating tips, and we have some quick and easy grad gifts DIYs. Stay tuned because the class of 2020 senior show starts now.
That's probably the fourth time I've watched that show, and I love it. Every time I see something new, and I'm just amazed at the depth of talent that our seniors show in that show that they've produced. And all members of the Caplex team, because it is not just seniors on there, it's students from all of grades at Richland Northeast, and they do an amazing job every time. And what a wonderful tribute to their fellow students with that show. Last, for our celebrations, we want to say congratulations to the Richland 2 Premier Scholars. That's the top 10 seniors of all of our graduating classes at our 5 high schools. Now, typically, we would have a banquet in their honor, but of course, as you know, we couldn't do that this year. But we were determined to recognize these high achieving students, and we did that with a virtual event. It was really our first virtual event that we put together. We had the Premier Scholars that were premiered on YouTube last week on Thursday, and it was a great tribute to those students, and my office was very involved in working on that along with teaching and learning. And it was such an honor for all of us to put together the tribute. And then for me, what was so wonderful was watching the show as it premiered live, all the comments that were coming across. We had a lot of viewers, and we had a lot of people celebrating the students. So it was a great opportunity for us to celebrate the many gifts and talents of these students. Now let's watch a little short montage of the principals congratulating their students from that show.
I'd like to say congratulations to our Blythewood High School Premier Scholars.
Congratulations to the Blazers Premier Scholars.
Congratulations to the Westwood Premier Scholars.
Congratulations, Spring Valley Premier Scholars.
Thank you so much for all of your hard work and your dedication.
It's been so wonderful seeing you develop and grow over these last 4 years.
Please know that we recognize the commitment and sacrifices you've made that now place you among the top in your class.
I am so proud of each and every one of you and look forward to hearing about great things in the future.
Congratulations again, Premier Scholars, and to all our students that we've recognized today, and to all the seniors in class of 2020. So many of you have accomplished a lot, and we would be on this show forever, and I would give out of a voice if I tried to recognize all of you. But just know that we celebrate every single accomplishment that you've made, not just this year, but all your years in Richland too. Now let's move on to a little bit of how our high schools have made this year meaningful for our students, even though that year got cut short and they weren't able to be in school. They certainly knew, I think, from the demonstration by our schools that they were loved and cared for, and we wanted this year to be special for them. If you've been riding around in Richland too, in the area, you have seen some of the ways that they have expressed how much they appreciate and love and are proud of their 2020 graduates, with the yard signs that have been going up all over the place. So we have a tweet here from Jeff Timoni, principal at Spring Valley High School, and Mr. Timoni's congratulations, Spring Valley Vikings class of 2020. We had a great time spreading joy today. It was so wonderful seeing our seniors. Thank you to our more than 40 Spring Valley faculty and staff members who hit the streets this morning to deliver over 500 signs. And Mr. Timoni has some photographs of him with students getting their signs and how excited so many of them were, and their family members came out for it. That is just what it means to be family right there. It just shows you how close and how important school family is to everyone. So we had a similar post from Blythewood High School. Our bingo teachers were out in full force this morning, delivering signs for the members of the class of 2020. We love all of our bingos and look forward to seeing our seniors from a distance very soon. We have signs being delivered by, who else? AJ Chambers, director of the Caplex. And today was a pivotal moment, he said, on May 15th when he delivered signs for his students. He surprised all of our seniors with their gifts, cords, and a yard sign. It was 24 seniors that he went to. Their smiles warmed our heart, and he has a wonderful collage of the students getting their signs. That was so special. I'm going to take a break for a moment from looking at our social media post so that I can share a little personal gift with our class of 2020. I want to read a passage from The Alchemist, which is by Paulo Coelho, and this is my go-to graduation gift book. And this Alchemist is about a boy named Santiago and the journey he goes on to achieve his own personal legend. And at the very beginning of the book, you learn what Paulo Coelho means about personal legend. When Santiago is in a village and an elderly gentleman explains to him about personal legend. So seniors, class of 2020, I hope these words mean something to you. The boy didn't know what a person's personal legend was. The gentleman said, "It's what you have always wanted to accomplish. Everyone, when they are young, knows what their personal legend is. At that point in our lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They are not afraid to dream and to yearn for everything they would like to see happen to them in their lives. But as time passes, a mysterious force begins to convince them that it will be impossible for them to realize their personal legend." None of what the old man was saying made much sense to the boy, but he wanted to know what the mysterious force was. It's a force that appears to be negative, but actually shows you how to realize your personal legend. It prepares your spirit and your will, because there is one great truth on this planet. Whoever you are, whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Good luck, class of 2020, and know that all the Richland 2 family will always conspire with you to achieve your own personal legend. Now, let's get back to those social media posts. We're going to wrap up the show with several of them that are what I have kind of called senior tributes to our class of 2020. I want to start with a great one and a funny one that had me laughing. And it's from Jeff O'Shields. If you saw the first episode, you knew he was on here, and he is one of the major social media forces in our district, and I can always count on him to make great posts. And he has a post where he's congratulating the class of 2020 and knows we're going to miss you and best wishes to our red hot graduates. And then he shared a TikTok video that is quite interesting.
I want to send best wishes and say congratulations to the class of 2020. Proud of you.
Shout out to all the listeners.
Well, hopefully you picked up on some of that. It's congratulations messages of 2020 all mashed up together. That was so creative, Mr. O'Shields. I loved it. That was great. Ridgeview High School put out a video with messages to the seniors. Blythewood High School. Tonight we lit the fields and scoreboards on our campus to honor the class of 2020. So they probably did this at 8:20, which in military time is 2020. May you always cherish the memories you made on these fields and courts, and most importantly with each other. Once a Bengal, always a Bengal. And the scoreboards were all had 2020 up there. It's a great tribute to their class of 2020. Spring Valley High School. Have you been riding down Sparkleberry Extension or Two Notch Road? You may have seen these tributes. There's 2 billboards up there thanks to a grant from the Spring Valley High School Education Foundation, recognizing and congratulating the Spring Valley class of 2020. And they even got one photo in there of all those 500 plus students graduating from Spring Valley this year. And then the College Center over at Richland Northeast High School has put together a tribute for their seniors, letting their school family know what their plans are after school. We have some who are going into the military, to the Navy, to US Marines, going off to college, but they are honoring their students by sharing that next step on the journey. So all great tributes to our class of 2020, and I hope we'll add this show to it as another tribute to the class of 2020. One of the traditions in Richland too for our seniors is often to have a senior walk at a nearby elementary school, where they return back to their elementary school in their caps and gowns and walk the halls and get high fives from all the elementary students. Well, we know that couldn't happen this year, but the elementary students in our district have gotten very creative on ways to kind of make that happen in a virtual format. Round Top Elementary put together a slideshow for their seniors that went to Round Top and are now graduating. and have shared that on social media. They also had their seniors give advice to the elementary students, and they're all great advice. This one came from Jackson Brown, and he's a senior graduating from Ridgeview High School, and he says, "I wish I would have slowed down and enjoyed." And there were lots of similar messages just like that, but I think that is a message that resonates with a lot of seniors and a lot of us right now. And here's one that I thought was great, and it's another one, probably a lesson that we have learned. Corey Langford says, "Time management and not being afraid to talk to people are the keys to success." And we certainly have all learned a little bit about time management right now. And as someone who works in communications, she is absolutely right. Not being afraid to talk to people is certainly a big key to success. So great words of wisdom. I appreciate Ms. Tucker sharing those slides with me. It has been a great honor and privilege for me to recognize the class of 2020 today for our third episode of What's Good Richland 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to watch this, share it with your friends and family, and if you see something that you want us to feature, we plan on keeping What's Good Richland 2 going for as long as we can find content, and there's always so much happening in Richland 2 that's good. I think we'll be able to keep it going for a while. We need your help. Don't forget to use that hashtag What's Good Richland 2 or tag me at EDRoof, and I will help try to get that in on our next show. I'm going to wrap up now. Wish you all a great day. Remind you to stay safe and healthy. Stick around for after the show. Today's book is Wherever You Go by Pat Miller. Again, Richland 2 family, it's always a pleasure to be with you, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for sticking around after the show for our read aloud. Today, we're reading Wherever You Go by Pat Miller, illustrated by Eliza Wheeler. When it's time for a journey to learn and to grow, roads guide your footsteps wherever you go. Roads give you a chance to seek and explore. Want an adventure? Just open your door. Roads go over a hill, under a bridge, deep in a valley, high on a ridge. If you yearn for the ocean or wish for a stream, roads bring you closer to reaching your dream. Roads zoom beneath city buildings that tower on high, twinkling like stars in the dark velvet sky, racing past signs reflecting their light, zigging and zagging, turn left, then turn right. Roads bend. Detours head where you wouldn't expect, showing you various ways to connect. Bringing you closer, then curving away, you always have choices to go or to stay. Roads reach across flowing rivers, past harbors and bays, with breathtaking bridges designed to amaze. Attaching two places that once were apart, choose to cross over. Follow your heart. Roads merge. Small distance roads sometimes travel alone, marking the miles out there on their own. Then a new road wants to join in the fun, heads the same way, and the two become one. Roads grow. Well-traveled roads sometimes need extra space to guide life's adventures to a new place. Which path should you choose? That's easy to see. The one that will take you where you wish to be. Roads wait for click-clacking trains and boats with tall sails, slow-going hay wagons carrying bales, stoplights and crosswalks, a deer with a friend. Roads sometimes pause or just come to an end. Roads climb. Steep mountain peaks dusted lightly with snow, rising above the deep canyon below, clinging to cliffs, chasing a cloud, reaching the top tired but proud. Roads remember every life landmark, the big and the small, the moments you tripped, the times you stood tall, where you are going and where you began, what you expected, what you didn't plan. Roads return. During your journey, you'll ramble and roam, but sooner or later, you'll think of home. After you've seen all you needed to see, and roads take you back where you long to be. Back to that hill, under that bridge, deep in your valley, high on your ridge. Roads take you all over the planet, but then you can always follow them home once again. Congratulations, class of 2020. You'll always have a home in Richland too.